Hello, I'm Jackie Campbell. I'm a Grey County Master Gardener Emerita, and I'm the gardener in residence here at the Durham branch of the West Grey Library. I'm here the second Wednesday of every month from 10:30 till noon, and here to help you with any garden problems you might have, or just to chat. This is the second video in our series From the Ground Up. If you caught the first video, and I hope you did, you now understand what hardiness zone your garden is in and why that's important. Now for the next 3 videos, I'm going to be talking dirty. That's right, I'm going to be talking about soil, specifically about 3 of the things, components that make up soil. And that's structure, which I'm going to talk about in this video, soil pH, and fertility. Now, soil is largely made up of sand and clay. As I said, I'm going to be oversimplifying a bit here. The proportion of these materials determines whether your soil is a light, sandy soil, which has benefits. It's easy to work with and has excellent drainage. But it can have, because it has such great drainage, it can have difficulty holding on to the minerals that your plants need to thrive. Now, if you get too much clay in to form the soil, you can have soil that is waterlogged when it rains, and the opposite, it can be as hard as cement in our hot, dry summers. If you're really lucky, you get the combination of sand and clay just right, and you end up with a loamy soil, which is what plants really love, and you would be one lucky gardener. How can you tell what your soil is? Well, you can try what we call the squeeze test. You take a handful of soil, moist but not wet, and give it a squeeze. If even after you squeeze it, it still kind of runs through your fingers, then your soil is primarily sand. If when you squeeze it and release it, it just sits there in a lump, even if you poke and prod it, then the clay is foremost. If after you squeeze it and open your hand, if it crumbles but still holds a bit of its shape, that is loam. And as I said earlier, you are one lucky gardener. So what can you do if your soil leans to either of the extremes, too sandy or too much clay? Well, one of the solutions is surprisingly the same for both, and that is compost. Now, I make my own. Some municipalities would have it available if you'd like to check. What compost can do is, for a sandy soil, it kind of bulks it up, which it still has good drainage, but it helps it hold on to some of those minerals that your plants need. The clay soil, what the compost tends to do is increase the airspace between those sticky clay molecules, and it can improve the drainage, which is a key factor, by the way, in whether plants can overwinter or not. Plants that are on soil that is not well drained can have a problem during the winter. Now, as promised, I'm going to be continuing to talk dirty in the next video, and specifically we're going to be talking about soil pH and how it affects what plants will thrive in your garden. So please do visit me the second Wednesday of each month here at the library. Bring your garden questions or just come by for that. And the next time you visit the library, you might notice that our pollinator garden is in the front of the library.